presidential candidate of the party for the 2027 general election is hereby zoned to the southern region.
As the countdown to Nigeria's 2027 presidential election begins, the opposition People's Democratic Party is facing a brewing storm over zoning and power rotation. The party leadership is zoning its presidential tickets to the south in a bid to balance power and honor the principle of rotation after years of northern dominance. However, the move has triggered resistance from northern blocs within the PDP, who argue that the North should not be sidelined in the race. Party insiders says the debate is fast becoming a major test of unity within the PDP, while southern stakeholders insist that equity demands the next flag bearer emerge from their region. Northern voices warn that shutting them out could fracture the party ahead of the crucial polls. The resolution to zone 2027 presidency to the north, taken at the PDP's recent National Executive Committee meeting in Abuja, has been rejected by some stakeholders and northern groups who insisted the north is being marginalized despite its consistent support for the PDP at the polls. The Joint Action Committee of Northern Youth Associations described the decision as unjust and undemocratic, stressing that while the South has produced precedent for over 13 years under the PDP, the North has only held the position for less than 3 years. In the same vein, stakeholders from the North Central region warned they would not back any party that fails to consider their zone. A PDP chieftain, Benga Olawepo Ashim, also raised constitutional concerns, noting that zoning could be challenged in court as discriminatory.
The party have never done what was done today by the neck of PDP, and I say it's really unprecedented. It means that if you are a northerner, you find another party.
While there was opposition to the PDP's decision on zoning of 2027 presidency, some party elders have defended the decision. Former PDP Deputy National Chairman Chief Bode George said zoning the ticket to the south would strengthen unity.
That this existential imbecility has ended, and that is the end of manipulation in our party. We are back. I was happy.
Senate Minority Leader and PDP chieftain Senator Abba Moro said his party must learn from its past mistakes, while former Deputy National Publicity Secretary Diron Odeyemi believes zoning will create balance and resolve all pending issues in the main opposition party.
The zoning of positions to particular places does not preclude anybody from aspiring to contest the election. But it is important and instructive to note that once a party decides that this is the direction that we are going, anybody who comes to exercise a constitutional right has a right to come. But the decision of the party will be based on the decision that had earlier been taken by NEC.
By zoning the presidency to the south and the chairmanship to the north, that balances the equation. Unlike in the past where we had the chairman of the party from the north and the presidential candidate from the north, that was the great mistake that caused us all this crisis. But now we have realized our mistake and we are correcting it.
In a swift direction, the African Democratic Congress, through its National Publicity Secretary, Bolaji Abdullahi, criticized both PDP and APC for early zoning battles, calling the move a distraction from pressing national issues.
Why are they taking this decision 2 years to the general election? I mean, in that room, they are very experienced people, and they know the implication of showing their hands too early. So it's either they are playing a predetermined game and they baiting some people to come.
Analysts believe the outcome of this tussle may shape not only the PDP's fortunes in 2027, but also Nigeria's larger political climate, as zoning has always been a sensitive balancing act in the nation's democracy.
The politics of zoning dictates that no southerner can preside over the country beyond 2031. You will recall Tinubu and Atiku, they contested in 2023. Tinubu prevailed in the north over Atiku because of politics of zoning. And so those few Northerners who are opposed to what the PDP has done, they are fairly ignorant about the politics of zoning. The unwritten agreement between the North and the South is going to come to play, and it's going to actually assuage the persuasion. I mean, in terms of what the Southerners want. That is our time. It's going to assuage them.
For now, the PDP stands at a crossroads between upholding internal agreements of fairness and managing the raw realities of electoral strategy. How it resolves this zoning controversy could determine whether the party presents a united front or enters the 2027 race divided. Lydia Ajayi, Africa News 24 TV.